at a certain point, my aunt and Eagle Pass says, "Well, why wouldn't your grandpa, your grandma ever, never? They never told us nothing. Only hey, you're acting up. See." I said, "Well, let me show you a picture." At that time, in my research, I'd been pulling up newspaper articles just from wherever I could hear. I mean, anywhere I could. Waco, Austin, Washington, anywhere. I just happened to have this newspaper, and I had two of them actually. And one particular one was a guy in a group setting, and they were taking a picture, and they were holding three heads, two women and a man, by the hair, long hair, and they're cashing them in for money. I asked my aunt, "When do you think this picture was taken?" It's a picture, pictures haven't been around forever, but how long do you think it's been since this photo was taken? She goes, "Oh, back when they were killing us." But she's probably in there, and she didn't know exactly the year. I said, "The same year you were born, 1930. That's what they were doing and putting it in the newspaper, so you would see, so your mom would see." ¿Quieren ser apaches? And because they want to know, how come nobody ever told us either, our families? And I said, "Hey, you guys have little brothers and sisters, cousins, friends, and all that." "Yeah. And you guys are at your house, and your mom or your grandma's taking care of you, whoever, somebody's taking care of you. And they have a cake or something in the kitchen. Hey, don't touch it. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Be right back." And of course, you guys can't stand it. You'll go right there. And your little brother and sister, as soon as your mom comes back, and your mom will say, "Who touched it?" And your little brother and sister say, "What do they say?" "You touched it first." They don't know how to lie. We learned that. Our parents, our grandparents knew that from back in those days. And if they wanted you to repeat something, they would tell you. If not, they would not tell you. And so if they wanted you to repeat something, they would tell you, "Somos españoles." And guess what you're going to say? Because your parents never lied to you. I pulled up all the records, genealogy, family tree thing, in my father's family as an example, as 13 in the family. My father being the oldest. And so after I had finished everybody, tell me your story about your mom, your father, on and on. All, your aunts, your uncles, your neighbors, everybody. I want to know everything. And when I was all done, I went back to them one by one. And I showed them my grandfather's and my grandmother's birth records. And they're going, "Richard, where'd you get that? That's not where he was born." Not one of them told me the correct place, including my father. And it goes back to the same thing of my grandfather was born in 1892. And in those years, my grandmother, right after him, and in those years, boy, you didn't want to be born in certain places. At least tell other people that that's where you're from. It's a death sentence.